Hi, welcome to Driving TV and I hope you are well. In this video, I like to answer the question, can I take my driving test in my own car? That's the question I like to answer in this video. Let's start the lesson. Okay, so many learners, they ask me, can I take my driving test in my own car? So that's the question I like to answer in this video, as well as many, they get confused. They think that when they go to the test center, they provide cars for you to take driving test. So firstly, no, the driving test centers don't provide cars. You have to take your own car, or you'll have to take your driving instructor's car. So normally what happens is you learn with your driving instructor, and your driving instructor will take you to the test center with their car, because that's the car you've been driving and that's the car you take the test on. So firstly, driving test centers don't provide cars. You have to take your driving instructor's car if you are learning with your driving instructor. Secondly, can I take my own car to the test center? Yes, you can. It doesn't have to be your driving instructor's car. You could take your own car, as long as the car is legal for you to drive and for it to be on the road. You'll have to make sure that the car has two L plates on, one at the front, one at the back, minimum. Also, the seat belts are working for you and for the examiner to sit. Both has to be working. Also, you need to provide a rear view mirror for the examiner. Okay, so you have your own as well as another one for the examiner. Normally, if you don't have one for the examiner, if you go to the test center and if you just tell them that I don't have a rear view mirror for you, they normally bring their own mirror. But it's best for you to just get a rear view mirror which just sticks on and provide for the examiner. You need to make sure that the car is legal to be on the road, which means that it has MOT, it has tax. Also, the car needs to be insured for you to drive the car. And this video is sponsored by Go Shorty, who provides short-term insurance. So this company provides from 1 hour to 28 days insurance. So if you need to take your own car, you could use Go Shorty to get the insurance for the day or few hours just to do the test on. I will leave a link on the description below. For Go Shorty, they provide short-term insurance. Also, if you need to practice in your own car or maybe with your family or friend, you could use them to insure your car for maybe for the day or few hours or even for weeks or up to 28 days. So yes, you can take your car to the test center. It doesn't have to be your driving instructor's car. And just make sure that the car is nice and clean and tidy. Don't just go with a messy car, because remember, the examiners are human and first impression are important. The way you present yourself, the way your car is, you want to make sure that the car is not messy and is clean when you go to the test with your own car. So don't just wake up and take your own car in a very dirty or messy car. Also, if your car is nice and tidy, mentally you will be better. Mentally you will feel better. But I like to remind one point here is that just because you can't take your own car, it doesn't mean that you could just go to the test center by yourself. Remember, you are still a learner and you can't drive without somebody sitting next to you. You will need someone sitting next to you who is over 21, who is age of 21 or over, and who has passed the driving test for last 3 years. You couldn't just go to the test center by yourself, or you couldn't drive by yourself. You will still need someone sitting next to you. So it's either your driving instructor, like I said, or it has to be your friend or family member who's age of 21 or over, or who passed the test for last 3 years. They need to sit next to you. And like I said, the car needs to be insured for you and for them to be in the car. And this is another way for you to save money, because driving lessons are not cheap, but you need lessons with driving instructors, because then you got to know exactly what you need to do when you go to the test. So my advice is have lessons with the driving instructor and also have lessons on this side, maybe with your family members or with your friends, so that you get that practice to improve, so that you don't need many lessons with the driving instructor where it's costing you money. So have lessons with the driving instructor as well as have lessons on the side with your friends, with your family. And like I said, as long as somebody is sitting next to you, age of 21 and above, and they have passed the driving test for last 3 years. If you need extra help on learning to drive and passing the driving test, you could take the advantage of our online course where you will find everything in one place. I will leave a link on the description below. Have a look and read and see if you like it. Okay, that's it for this video, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.